Okay, I'm doing this in 2 parts this week. I just watered all of this. Probably not the best time of day to do it, but I wanted to get stuff done now. Last year this is where I had my peas. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them here again. Hello, wasp. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them here again or if I'm going to move them out to the front yard, just because it's a little easier to get to without having to gate all of this so that the dogs don't get into it. But I started with this section because right here is where I'm going to put this tree. I think it spent its entire life in this pot and it's nothing but roots. So I'm going to take a hammer to this since it's already cracked and put that in the ground. It's going to grow a lot bigger. And then right now, I had spent last week taking out a rose bush over here. I didn't get all of the roots out though, so I kind of put slabs where the roots are. That way, if it tries to grow back up, I can situate them so that nothing grows up from under it. Tomatoes are doing good. Been concentrating on their seeing if there's like any suckers or anything, pinching those off. Oh, there's one in here. And then right now I have this watering so that I can weed all that. It's so much easier to pull weeds when the ground is soaked. And then I have been trying to get rid of this greenhouse. It's all rusted. We really don't have anywhere to put it. This is where we do our dance practices, so can't put it here either. So I put it up on Craigslist. I had a lot of responses, but since this is all one piece, it cannot be disassembled to move over a fence. So there has to be a person on each corner to lift it over our fence. The last person that I talked to said that she was very interested. Gave her my address and my phone number. It's been like 4 days and she hasn't contacted me back. So I'm gonna upload that again on Craigslist today to see if anyone can pick it up today. Because this is where I wanna put my gourds. So I'm gonna build an arbor here. It's about the same height as the wall. I'd make it longer to make up for the lack of height. And I was thinking about putting a bench in here too, but since I'm taller than the wall standing here on the platform, I think a bench would be the ceiling of the arbor would be too short for a bench to sit in. But it's going to have a lattice on both ends as well as on the back. There's going to be a lattice along the back so that I can grow peas along the back part while the gourds grow up and over the sides. And also we've definitely trimmed out our orange tree a lot. Still needs a little bit more work, but there's lots of flowers on here now. It's definitely going to produce more than it did before. And I think that's all for an update so far. I will finish this update next week and upload it online. I have a gourd.
So why did you give me regular exactly?
None of my other ones are sprouted yet.
Oh, did you have some? Yeah, you can.
But I have a bushel gourd.
They call it an annual passport. You don't want to leave your grandfather, right?
Say hi! Okay, outdoor stuff. I have planted seeds all day. And here I have my big kahuna bush beans. That's these 3 sections here. Then these 3 sections are the Italian rose bean. These 3 sections are my sugar snap. And then I have Brussels sprouts, orange bell pepper, and then the bull-nosed pepper, bell peppers. That's going to be a lot of vegetables. And then over on this half, I didn't fill the whole thing, but no, I filled half of it. I got cucumbers, some zucchini. This was the zucchini that we planted over there. I actually got the tree in the ground. Looks beautiful. A couple months ago we found some old zucchinis over there that were like all orange, and they were still pretty hard. They hadn't started mushing up yet, but there was 2 in there, and I harvested those and chopped them up, and I got the seeds out of them. So I'm planting last year's zucchini. I have eggplant here, some pumpkins. Last year I got them to, I had some female flowers and it started growing, but then I got lazy with weeding and the vines died and was over against this trellis. I have the, oh, what's it called? Honey melon. That one's an heirloom. And then I have some cantaloupe. That's not all. Over here, my boyfriend's mom actually wants a lime tree now. I've been doing some weeding. Either over here or over here we'll put the lime tree, and these blueberries we're going to put on either side. We're going to get rid of this potato box, even though there's some potatoes sprouting up in there. We never harvest them. Little dinky baby potatoes. But yeah, I mean, brown widow's nest in here, so I don't want to stick my hands down in there. My money tree. Still have all of this to weed, but I still have like a month before everything goes in the ground anyway, so I'm taking my time with it. And over here I had it all weeded. I bought these little sticks that had these grooves in them. I got those at Michael's, and then I used twine to create a square foot. So each of these twine squares is a square foot. And my onions are still here, and that perfectly landed inside one of the squares, so I was lucky there. But I have all of my root plants in here that don't transplant well. So I have garlic, turnips, beets. What else do I have? And there's also a beer radish from Germany. That my neighbor's girlfriend lives in Germany, so he always goes over there a lot. And he brought us back some radish seeds from Germany, so I planted some in there. I had 2 bulbs left over after going through, 2 cloves. So I have a garlic here and a garlic back there between my tomato plants, so hopefully that'll keep away aphids. And then it's all chicken wired to make sure that one doesn't get in. And I think that's it. Greenhouse is still here. I have a guy that was interested in coming to pick it up either today or tomorrow. He said that tomorrow would be a better day for it. So if he doesn't pick it up tomorrow, we're cutting it down and selling the scraps. But this is where my gourds are going eventually.